Do you and your partner need a Valentine's Day makeover? From high school sweethearts and chance encounters to a family tree filled with lasting love, we want to share your story and spruce up your style. Let us know at makeover@maryland.ca.
My next guest stars in the hit CTV drama Grimm. Watch this.
Well, the skin on Michigan's hand became transparent when he was healing that kid. I could see his bones, could you?
No, but what you're describing is a Koschei. I remember meeting one once with my mother in Moscow. He was a healer, just like Mishkin. He wore these long monk's robes. He didn't drink. According to my mother, he was celibate, which is why he came to her. Evidently, the healing fired up his sex drive, and he needed a potion to put the brakes on.
Michigan's libido could use some of that. Man likes to party. Well, doesn't seem to be suffering too much guilt about his marriage.
Maybe he's suffering too much. He is Russian, after all.
Please welcome film and TV star Sasha Roiz. Come on in. So then what happened after that?
Oh, you know.
Oh, my gosh.
We find the bad guy, we deal with him.
Yeah, no kidding. I can hear a little bit of an accent.
A little bit?
A little bit. Where y'all from?
Well, I grew up in Montreal.
Uh-huh.
I was born in Israel. My parents are Russian. There's a whole mixed bag.
So how many languages do you speak?
I speak about 4.
Wow. That's good.
Yeah.
So that must come in handy, you know, when you're doing a show like this.
Well, it does. We use them all the time on the show.
Sure.
And they just keep, adding more and more on, even languages I don't speak. And, I do my best not to flub it up.
But don't you think there's people that have this capability of putting a new language in their brain and being able to use it? Because I don't,
When you're young, it's really much easier. And then you can add on to that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Season 3. Let's talk about you, Captain. What's going on in your world? Season 3.
Well, the captain's dealing with a possible baby very soon. So,
You're not sure?
Well, I'm pretty sure. But, in this show, you can never tell.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a baby coming very soon. That's going to change the dynamics and the playing field a little bit. And I might be wearing a baby Bjorn in the office and walking around with this little thing.
For those people that have not watched this show, explain what the premise is of Grimm.
Grimm is a fairy tale and a procedural mixed together. So we take inspiration from the Brothers Grimm, from those fairy tales, and then we add this sort of dynamic where, in fact, the Grimms weren't fairy tales; they were monster profilers, and the lead of our show is a descendant of the Grimms, and so it's his responsibility to find these creatures, deal with them, sometimes deal with them in a very mortal way, and then we sort of expanded that to include other fairy tales from other cultures as well.
So what kind of fan mail do you get?
Varied fan mail.
Tell us about that varied fan mail.
It's interesting. Well, there's a lot of people who are big fans of the show, and then there's a lot of fans of mine, and there's a lot of fans of when I get shirtless, and there's, all sorts of, it's,
And so when those shirtless fans call you, right to you.
Very vocal.
Yeah, they're
They're
not shy about it.
No.
They're not shy. That's so funny, though, It's like, it's an amazing thing. And now that's getting really, really big, globally.
Yeah.
You just don't know what you're going to get. Now, here I am watching, what movie did I go to see the other day? It doesn't even matter. And I see this trailer for this great movie with E1's period piece called Pompeii. It's an E1 film, right?
Yeah.
Hello! That's all I can say.
I play a Roman, as you can tell. It's set in Pompeii, just around the time of the eruption of Mount Vesuvius.
Yes. You are, who again? You're the head of the army? What are you?
I play this character named Proculus, and myself and Kiefer Sutherland represent the Roman faction. And we come in and we raise havoc, and we're not the nicest guys. We represent sort of, Roman might.
And Carrie-Anne Moss is in this
She's
as well?
in it, yeah.
It's Canadian, 1, 2, 3.
There's a lot of Canadians. There's quite a few great Canadians in this.
Where did you shoot this?
Right here.
How about that? Where's Mount Vesuvius around here?
The Pompeii of Canada.
The Pompeii of Canada.
Yeah, absolutely, Etobicoke,
But it's what...
Otherwise known as...
Did you know that Etobicoke has Mount Vesuvius?
Yeah.
But it's a great story to tell. And of course,
great.
I look forward to seeing it. I love
action-packed. It's fantastic.
Did you have fun doing it?
I had a great time, and it's nice to be back here.
I bet you it is. Well, listen, it's great to see you. Do you want to say anything in any language to any of your fans out there?
Спасибо большое.
Okay, what did
That's Russian for thank you.
Oh! So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Premieres Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern on CTV. Don't miss it. Thank you, Sasha. We have to
Thank
take a
you.
break. We'll be right back.
The search for the next Maryland cooking expert is back, and we're turning up the heat with a nationwide hunt for the best home cooks and professional chefs. If you've got the culinary qualities to come out on top and join our all-star team of kitchen superstars, head to maryland.ca and apply now.